Did that come through?
Nope.
Dang.
Almost never does. You have to like go up to the mic to do it.
Beep.
Otherwise, you got to say beep. Yeah. Say it one more time.
Beep. Welcome back.
Welcome back
to the Lousy Show.
To the Lousy Show.
That's right. Your favorite podcast, your number one podcast on all streaming sites. Not really, but get us there, you know?
You don't
Slowly.
need to check our sources.
Yeah.
Who are you, Wikipedia?
I mean, it is the internet, and the internet remains undefeated. I do not challenge the internet.
Nope. If it's on the internet. That was a hard word for some reason. If it's on the internet, it must be true.
Double down. If it's on Facebook, Facebook moms will not deny.
You know, now we can't deny the source of all information and all information that will ever be. And I don't even know what to call it anymore. I'm going to call it X or Twitter. That's where everything is just very true.
I feel called out.
I mean, like, it wasn't an attack. Like, just because you go on Twitter doesn't mean you listen to Twitter.
I will say Twitter does at least offer the fair scope of both sides. But
it can.
But there's a caveat. There's a caveat. That fair look at both sides is very aggressive.
Or if you just want to go and look at a bunch of porn, then go for it.
That's true. But that's not what we're here today. You know what we're here for today? An ad read!
I'm wondering when we're getting an email.
Alex will be like, never again.
Guys, chill.
That's right. Y'all know what it's about. It's already Christmas season. And lucky you have just a few more days to get it on the Into the AM sale. Black Friday and Cyber Monday deal running until December 8th.
Yep.
That's right. You can get what, Sam?
You can get up to 60% off.
That's right.
By going to our link in the description or in the pinned comment.
Absolutely.
And if you use our code LOUSY at checkout, you get an extra 10% on top of that.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's right. That is right. You can get dope hoodies like this one. I was just talking about this. You can get dope hoodies like this, hats like that. I mean, you've seen us rep all the stuff. It's all super comfortable. It's all fantastic, high quality. I would never deny Into the AM because I mean, as two people actually who've been rocking the brand for years now, I never have I gotten something bad from them. So you should go check them out right now. Just like Sam said, link in the description and the pinned comment, intotheam.com/lousy. Go get you some dope stuff right now. And also in the description, join our Discord. Come show off all that dope stuff in there, and we'll give you a shout out on the show. But Sam,
yes,
in the spirit of the Christmas season, last Tuesday, we gave our very legit gift
very
ideas.
Real.
Yeah,
very honest, very, very demure, as the kids are saying these days.
Something. Today, we are going to go back and have a little callback episode to when you all submitted your top 5 drafts, essentially, to us, and we used them to go through and get, I believe we had, what was it? Top 5 DC movies.
Yep.
Was on there.
Man, there was a bunch of stuff. It was top 5 video games.
Yeah.
I think we did Marvel. No, we didn't do Marvel. They just did DC.
I think we said top 5 superheroes, if I'm not mistaken.
That might have been an even DC older one that we did specifically for TikTok a long time ago. So if you haven't seen it, you'll have to dig.
Yeah, it's in
if
there.
You want to, but it's there.
Yes. So today, in spirit of the Christmas season, I donned my olive green to get festive. I tried to find my Santa hat.
Didn't, because I didn't know that's what we were doing.
In reality, I can't even say that. I put this on because it's super fucking comfy.
You just happen to have it on. Yeah.
This is fresh out the bag, dude.
Yep.
No, we're going to be getting into the Christmas season even more. This is going to be more legit, of course. If you want a good laugh, go watch last Tuesday's episode. That was some of the hardest laughing I know I've personally done on this show ever.
And then editing it after the fact was just a hoot.
Yes. But today we are going to be doing 3 different drafts for you all, and you can participate at home. All we ask is this: please, down in the comments, first drop a Christmas tree right down there right now. We'll wait.
Or any other wintertime festivity related emoji, because we don't discriminate here. Hey, is your watch thing too? I got a freckle past a mole. Is that what you got? Or
oh, mine's half past a hair, dude.
Oh shit, I'm late.
I thought I worked with professionals around here.
We're definitely not professionals.
No. But alongside that, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and as we go through the video, put your timestamps. As always, you know we love our timestamps, and put your 5 that you would draft for each category. We're only doing 3. We're going to have it light, fun, and it gives us a lot. The reason we're doing 3 also, I think it's a good number to give us some time to actually describe why we're choosing this item, and not so much like last time where last time was fun, make no mistake, but we didn't really have time to talk, a little bit.
I drafted Halo because it's cool, Guitar Hero because it's cool,
Rocket League because I like Rocket League. It's crazy.
And ham because fuck turkey.
Yeah, honestly. So today, first category we have is Christmas movies. Christmas. Sam, you know what?
So I can do it like we did last time.
Yes, do it like you did last time.
Give me just a second.
We're never prepared. Y'all should know this.
No.
If you have such high expectations of this show, you should definitely change that now.
Yeah. I mean, you saw the title. What were you expecting? So, anyway,
he has a point.
Joseph's, you call it. Heads
Use my government name? The fuck? All right, Samuel.
You used mine earlier.
Not on recording.
What they think it was short for, Jometheus.
You never know. Joe Seppa. Joe step up. Big step up. Anyways, give me tails because I like the booty.
All right. It is heads. So I'm going first.
You're up first. So Christmas movies.
So yeah, for our number 1 Christmas movie, I got like 3. I'm going to go with The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
The Grinch.
Mm-hmm.
So I will tell you now. I think that's a good movie. I think that every Jim Carrey part in that movie is top tier, fantastic. Jim Carrey is easily one of my top 3 all-time comedians on my list. I mean, if you go back and watch his comedy specials, even better.
Yep.
But I've got to say you're wrong. And the reason you're wrong, and I'm going to dig my heels in on this one. My number 1 pick in the 2024 Lousy Christmas Movies draft, I select Jingle All the Way with the Terminator.
That is a good one. Definitely not a number 1 though. And I guess I never took the time to explain why I picked The Grinch. And much like you said, Jim Carrey's a legend. That's 99% of it. That's also, whenever somebody says Christmas movie, that's the first one that pops up in my head. And, it's an instant classic. Not a bad moment in it whatsoever. It was a good movie. There's nothing I can really complain about.
I would agree with you, but the problem is maybe it's just the people that I've hung around, but The Grinch has been so overly played for me.
Oh, okay.
That I'm just like, it's not even Christmas time.
I feel like I've only really even watched it maybe twice, maybe 3 times. Like, it hasn't been very many, which is why, because like I remember, seeing it when it, was when we were kids.
Yeah.
And and that one, it stuck. Like I just couldn't think of anything else at all. Although the other one that kind of pops up in my head, like I said, there's kind of three that I have. So the first three, I think I'm all right, unless you steal one. Is going to be quite possibly the best Santa Claus movie of all time. And that is The Santa Claus, starring Tim Allen.
You sniped it from me.
Mm-hmm.
However, with my second pick, I'll go ahead and take mine. The Santa Claus 2.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because I was going to take both. And the reason,
too.
Yeah, I think that both are equally fantastic. The third one has what's his name? Martin Short. He plays Jack Frost. Like, it's good, but I feel like there's like it lacked on that classic Christmas movie feel.
Yeah.
Like when you go watch the Santa Claus and the Santa Claus 2, they have that that classic, like warm and cozy, cuddled up kind of feeling where you're going to sit back and get a couple laughs while the Christmas tree's lit and you're sipping on your hot cocoa and it's cold outside, right? You know, you got your warm fuzzy socks on, and the Santa Claus 3, I was like, that's a good movie. But like,
yeah, it's not great. I have I seen it? I don't know.
I feel like remember. You have
probably, but it's not coming to mind, at least at the moment. It's just if I did, it was so forgettable that I can't remember if I have or not. But
that's fair.
Anyway,
that's fair.
Yeah, the OG is definitely way better. Respectable choice for number 2. I think number 3 has to be an even more classic in the sense of it's a little bit older. Okay. But it's going to have to be National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, good pull. Good pull. I can't be mad about that.
And some would even argue at 3, it's a steal.
It is. It is.
I don't, just for me personally, Grinch and Santa Claus are above it. So great. All 3 fantastic movies. So far, like all 5 that we've said so far, fantastic movies.
Yes.
So can't really go wrong.
I think we both have very respectable lists.
Yep.
But now I'm about to get very disrespectful.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And that is because I will stand on business. I will tell someone straight to their face that they a bitch. If they tell me this movie is not a Christmas movie.
Uh-oh.
My number 3 pick is without a doubt the best Christmas action movie to date. If I'm not watching Snape get kicked off of a tower, then Die Hard's not on the TV, baby. Die Hard is number 3 easily. That is an age-old debate where everyone wants to decide if it is or is not a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie. The man's is trying to get back home for Christmas after all this bullshit's happening.
Yeah.
All right.
I think just the nature of there being a debate, if it is a Christmas movie, means it's
makes
a Christmas
even more.
movie.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because it's now people watch it around Christmas time to decide if it's a Christmas movie, which inherently makes it a Christmas movie.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
If the views spike at Christmas time, it's a Christmas
movie.
So that's my number 3.
I can't really argue with that.
See,
I mean, I don't find it disrespectful. I'm sure some might.
Somebody in the comments definitely going to.
Yeah. If you had pulled that at number 1, I might have called some bullshit on you, but I think 3 is a respectable spot. Like anything 3 or below is fine.
No, dude, it's Turbo Time. Turbo Time at number 1, baby.
Um,
I don't know if I ever told you this, but that was the one movie I had on VHS that I broke the VHS.
Oh, really?
I played that movie so much, dude.
I don't think I did that with a Christmas movie. I think really the only ones that I did as a kid were like the fucking Rugrats movie, and maybe like 1 or 2 others. I can't remember, but anyway, those aren't Christmas movies, so they can fuck right off.
They can fuck off.
Number 4 was innovative. Kind of.
Innovative.
Yep. And Tom Hanks is the best. Is all I'm going to say about it. And that is The Polar Express.
You just sniped my number 4, you motherfucker.
It's the advantage going first, buddy.
I wanted it.
I mean, you could have called it 1, 2, or 3.
I did, but I feel like my 1, 2, and 3 are fair.
I think if I were you, I would have put Polar Express at 3 and Die Hard at 4. Not to try to disrespect Die Hard at all, but like
you can't because I'm about to pull another classic.
Okay.
And this is a deep cut. This is for the nerds out there. Okay. Once upon a time, on a very cold city night, a short Danny DeVito, dressed in stripes to his delight, riding around the sewers on a big yellow duck, strapping bombs to penguins, not giving a fuck. And thus came the bat and the cat to save the day. Batman Returns is number 4 on this draft. Hey.
I was like, how we wrapping this up, buddy?
Batman Returns, easily number 4. And that's a deep cut because a lot of people don't remember that it happened during Christmas time.
Yeah.
But it's still a Christmas movie.
It is.
I feel like it fits the theme of Christmas more. It gives it that dark noir Batman feel. The cast of that movie is absolutely impeccable. Like,
that's very true.
You just can't go wrong. I'm Batman. What's your number 5, buddy? I want to know which other one you're gonna snipe for me here.
I don't think this is gonna be a snipe because I'm pretty sure you said you hate this movie, and it's. I'm not. I can't remember if it was you or if it was somebody else, but we're about to find out.
Oh yeah, go ahead and put Elf at number 5. Fuck that movie.
Yeah, Elf is number 5. And
fuck that movie.
Just get like, if you couldn't tell, Joe doesn't like that movie, and I'll let him get into reasons why here in a moment. I think it's a fun movie. It definitely doesn't deserve to be any higher. Honestly, I don't even know if it deserves to be on the list, but I know that there's some people out there that would absolutely crucify me if it wasn't at least mentioned. So I'll just throw it at number 5 because the top 4 are the only 4 I really care about. Actually, wait, hang on. I'll let you get into why while I look at this.
I can easily explain why by saying Will Ferrell, while he has had his meteoric rise and some of his comedy's been great, Elf is not one of those things. It has been played out. The people who make that movie their fucking personality, just like, and I'm going to hurt some feelings real quick. That's just like people who make The Nightmare Before Christmas their personality. Stop. Just fucking stop. Like you can love something, but it's a bit much. And the movie itself isn't that good. It's not that good. It is. How can I put into words that won't get us demonetized? Like, I feel like Elf is one of those movies that gets force fed to us so much. And I genuinely believe people say they love it just to accept the fact that they hate it, but to get past it. Like, I don't think that movie, yes, it's a Christmas movie, but I don't think it deserves to be on this list. I think it honestly, it deserves to not even be an honorable mention. It's played out. It's done. Yeah. And I know I'm hurting some feelings right now. So,
I mean, a little bit. I will give an honorable mention, and this can honestly replace Elf for me, but I've already made my bed, so I'll sleep in it.
Can you hold off on your honorable mention? I haven't even given my 5.
Oh,
yet.
yeah, my bad. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I was like, damn, son, if you steal mine with an honorable mention, I'll be pissed.
No, I doubt it, but we'll see.
So I'm torn between 2 movies. I am. I'm torn between 2 movies. Technically 3.
Okay.
2 of them are classics. One of them is a completely different genre, but still in the Christmas realm. And so I have to ask myself, do I want to tickle the fancy of my Christmas horror fans? Or do I want to tickle the fancy of the Christmas classic fans?
While you're thinking, I was trying to think of that one really shitty snowman horror movie we watched on Netflix like eons ago.
Oh yeah. The one where his nose came off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That scene.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it on the list, but I was trying like when you had mentioned Christmas movies for the topic, I was like, I wonder what that looks like.
I am, you know what? Fuck it. I got my honorable mentions, but my number 5, my Christmas horror fans out there, I love you too. I'm putting Krampus. Krampus at number 5.
That's a good one.
That is a very good one. If you love good Christmas horror, Krampus is where it's at. Now our honorable mentions. I think it's fair to say one you and I can agree on. Home Alone probably should have made it on this list.
I was considering Home Alone. But I don't know. And this might be blasphemous to some people, but that kind of has the same effects that Elf does for you for me. That like it's overplayed like crazy, especially around this time of year. There's a gajillion of them as well, and they got worse and worse every single time.
Well, let's not dwell on the travesties. Only look at the true ones. Home Alone 1 and 2. Those are the ones that deserve to be on this list, if any at all.
All right, I can see that. Yeah, they still are like kind of overplayed for me, but
because you and I are going to agree on the fact that movie remakes or movie continuations just get shittier and shittier as they go.
Yeah.
Like there are so many movies out there where the first one and the sequel, fantastic. After really one of the only series that I can think of that didn't get shittier as time went on. It just got more like, holy fuck, they did that, was like Fast and Furious. Like, you know.
Oh no, it definitely got a little bit shittier. Once it got up into like 8, 9.
I don't know, watching a fucking Pontiac Fiero get rocketed off into space, that was pretty dope.
Yeah, once they brought back the Fast and Furious guy to launch a car up into space, I'm like, I don't know about that. Anyway, we're dwelling on that. My honorable mention that could probably replace Elf would be a Scooby-Doo Christmas. Really, any of the Scooby-Doo Christmas specials, but Scooby-Doo Christmas is a good one. We watch that every year. We watch all the specials every year, so just got to throw that one in.
I think the last honorable mention I'll throw on here is one that I is played a lot. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, TBS plays it on repeat for 24 hours at some point, and that is A Christmas Story.
Yeah, that one is another. A lot of people would consider that one a classic as well. But it's just kind of meh for me.
That's fair. I mean, hey, I respect it. You know, hey, firm handshakes.
Firm handshakes.
Firm handshakes. Great draft. Great draft. Let us know yours in the comments down below. What did you draft for the Christmas movies? All right, Sam.
Definitely excited to see one, how people react to our hot takes, and then two, what their lists are. So just remember, it's not personal. Everybody has their own opinion.
It's just business.
So next topic.
Topic number 2. In theme with Christmas. We all love at Christmas time, or really whatever holiday you celebrate around the holiday season. We love being able to sit around a large table with family and friends, and the friends that have become family.
Yep.
And partake in a lovely feast of bountiful delights. Today, on this second draft, we will be drafting the top 5 Christmas dinner items to fill your plate.
Yep.
Sam, you won the last coin toss. I will let you choose
you go
this
first,
time,
buddy.
which you prefer.
No, you go first, since I went first last time, and then we'll do another coin toss for the last one.
Okay.
Keep it fair, you know.
I believe
also,
when we... Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, also, I know for a fact you're not taking my number 1, so...
Okay.
It's just a fact. And if you do, I'll be shocked, but it's not going to happen.
I mean, okay. At Thanksgiving, we have done Thanksgiving episodes.
Yep.
And we've also done Thanksgiving food ranking. We've done, I believe, there was once upon a time we did a Thanksgiving, draft plate kind of thing. And I feel like Thanksgiving and Christmas, those two dinners don't coincide. Because you'll get, special things like different kind of desserts at Christmas time and more like Christmas related foods and such. You're going to get a little bit more of a little different selection, I should say. But I'm going to tell you right now, and this is one food that I promise you, if it's made right, and usually I'm the one making it, and I can tell you it's made right. If it's made right, I will devour easily 2 to 3 helpings of this.
Okay. And
that is some damn good. At number 1, green bean casserole.
Yep. Damn. It's a high ranking for green bean casserole. Don't get me wrong, it's very good.
I love green bean casserole. It is one of my favorite dishes at the holiday season. Like when I found out, so we just did Friendsgiving.
Mm-hmm.
When I found out that someone was making green bean casserole, because I didn't see anybody actually talk about it in the big group chat. When I found somebody was making it, I was like, I just, ooh. So yeah.
Was it done right?
Casserole. Oh, absolutely.
Nice. Okay. I kind of figured, considering you were very excited about it, but
yeah, with the crispy onions on top and everything. Oh,
that's so delicious.
Good. Yes,
it is delicious. Mine, however, is not quite as savory, going a little bit more sweet. And by a little bit, I mean a lot more. And this is something that has not been a classic for me, but ever since dating my wife, it has become a classic. So in the last damn near decade. And every year I look forward to it. And that is Spitzbuben cookies. They are this, I'll put a picture up on screen now. It's a little cookie. Her sister makes them every year, and her sister is really fucking good at baking. And she sends them like a giant ass tin of them every fucking year. And that's all we ask for. Okay. We're just Spitzbuben. That's it. And they are so good. They're little like jelly filled sugar cookies that are like really soft and just, I can eat a good jillion of them. And so, yeah, that's what I'm most looking forward to this year for food, is that tin of cookies once it comes in. Or actually, I think she might be hand delivering them, because she's bringing them. She's not here for Christmas, but she's here like 2 weeks before.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Respectable. I like it. I'm going to shift gears for a moment here.
Okay.
And this doesn't go on a plate. It goes in a cup. And there is just something tantalizing about a sweet hot cocoa cup in front of your face. Extra bonus points if it's got some like peppermint flakes in there. Like peppermint candies, you know what I'm saying? That's for me.
I know what you're saying. I disagree with the peppermint part, but otherwise, yes, hot cocoa is definitely up there.
Yes.
And it's classic. It's classic wintertime drink. Keeps you nice and warm. Gives you a little bit of energy.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Really good at like football games.
Oh yeah. And you know, I will say like usually, especially in the wintertime, I'll have just a hot cup of coffee. But it's just something about that sweet treat, you know, that chocolate to really like bring it home. That top tier.
Because coffee is not so much a treat these days. It's more of a fuel to get by.
Yeah, it's a life source
for some people. Whereas hot cocoa is not drank every day.
No.
Ever. Coffee is. So
yeah,
I get that. My number 2 is going to be similar to my number 1. Just you guys might recognize it. And that's just chocolate chip cookies and a nice glass of milk. I know you can do it every year, but especially around the holidays, especially Christmas Eve, you put them out for Santa. It's good.
Sehr gut. Sehr gut.
Or you can just really say cookies and milk, just in any variety. I'm specifically saying chocolate chip cookies.
That's fair. Now, are we talking like soft and chewy? Or okay,
soft and chewy, soft and chewy. Yeah,
as it should be.
They're still good, hard and crispy. I guess would be the best way to say it. But no, straight out the oven. Give them like 10 minutes to cool down just a little bit, but they're still like ooey gooey in the middle.
I'm actually going to go ahead and lock in my number 5. I'm not going to say it, but I know I can easily take it at number 5 because I know you well enough.
Okay.
My number 3, however, and this I would say is probably I'm tempted. I'm tempted to take my number 5 and number 3, but I know it'd be a waste. I want to put it at number 3 because I want to see how many people just like nah, fuck it, we're doing it. Eggnog at number 3, baby.
So
eggnog. Give me the nog, dude. I could drink a whole fucking quart of that by myself. It is so good. Oh, it's so good. It's
moldy milk in a cup, dude. Like, just so fucking bad. Like, dude, I don't know how anybody likes it. My so wife's family's German. Her mom is straight from Germany, and her whole thing, the entire Christmas season, is a splash eggnog and a shit ton of rum. And even that splash eggnog ruins it. It's terrible. Like, I'd rather drink rum straight from the bottle.
We've done that, actually.
But I mean for the taste, not for the effect afterwards.
Nah, dude, eggnog is top tier. It's thick. It's perfect. It hits every taste bud on the way down. It's got such a sweet and like spicy flavor to it with the hint of nutmeg in there and like the tingling as it. Oh, it's so good.
See, I know you love eggnog so much. When you started explaining your number 2, I started writing down eggnog.
That's funny.
And then I crossed it out and put hot cocoa because I know you love eggnog so much.
That's funny. That is funny.
But I mean, gross, but fine. Something that, to switch gears kind of back to what you did for number 1, there's a lot of overlap of Thanksgiving and Christmas for foods.
Yeah.
And so it's a little surprising to me that you haven't mentioned this, but I kind of get it at the same time. And that's just a good ham. at number 3. Like Christmas ham, that's the tradition for us.
So it's funny you say that. That was my number 4. It was indeed.
Too bad.
Yep. Wow, why did I even think about this? Think back, Sam. Think back to high school.
Okay.
Believe it was sophomore year. No, senior year, actually. It was senior year. And I won a contest in one of my classrooms, which allowed me to carry around a very large grocery-sized brown bag. And this brown bag stayed in my book bag for the rest of the year. And I kind of became the plug of these items. Do you remember what those items were?
I think so. I'll write it down.
My number 4 is none other than the sweetest treat you can get at Christmas time. Candy canes.
Yep, that's what I wrote down. Just for proof. Just that way.
Candy canes, yep. You can get them in an assortment of flavors. They always have them in like crazy colors and flavors and whatnot. But I mean, me being who I am, I love mint, and peppermint is where it's at for me. To finish that story specifically, I won a contest in my homeroom. It was right at the beginning of the Christmas season. We did like this special contest, and you could choose the item from the front that you wanted, almost like a when to get in Secret Santa. And I ended up choosing the big brown bag, and I had that, and I opened it, and it was stuffed full of mini candy canes. The bag was this big, like it was nuts. And for the rest of the year, it's candy canes. If I wanted one,
yep. That was like that replaced gum. Like, you know,
yeah.
Like, oh, Brett's a little wonky, then you, hey, Joe.
Yeah, roll over me. I'm like, yeah, I got you, dog. Yep. Yep, candy canes.
Candy cane's a good one. It is a classic for sure. Just trying to think.
I love how that's not necessarily a dinner item, but it can be. It can be.
Oh, we just had food overall.
Yeah,
right?
that's fair. That's fair.
Yes. Like we didn't necessarily say it's a dinner item, because then at that point, dessert's technically not dinner. So
yeah, I'll give you that. So,
now at the 4 and 5 spot.
I've got my 5 locked in now.
Hot cocoa is good. Eggnog is not. Man, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I'll just go classic and keep on the dinner trend and go with some good old mashed potatoes and gravy. Just as a heads up, if you say anything sweet potato, I'm not going to include it. So.
No, my number 5 is super easy. It's probably one of the only foods you truly can't go without on your Christmas table.
And that is
mac and cheese. Baked mac and cheese, to be specific.
See, for me, like, yes, I agree. You can't not have it on your Christmas table, but you also can't not have it at any table.
I'll concede to that, but I will say, as an added bonus, at Thanksgiving and Christmas, it just hits different.
It does, yeah.
Like, you can make mac and cheese at any point throughout the year, and it's good. But when you sit down to your Christmas table, and you're just like, I'm ready, and you let your body absorb, and you start to ascend off the mac and cheese, it's just you reach a new level of nirvana.
Yeah.
He's thinking hard, folks.
Yeah.
Let's take a look inside Sam's brain.
Just going to hear a dial-up noise.
crazy. He just sniped my number 5, dude. I was gonna put mac and cheese. Oh fuck.
I didn't know what I was gonna put.
Dude, this is crazy. Like, I could have totally put eggnog. I secretly like it, but no one actually would believe me.
I definitely don't secretly like it. That is, I can say without a doubt, not a thing. You know, some people eat this, some people build with it.
Ooh.
Or you torture little men, eat however you want to do it, but it's got to be some gingerbread.
That's fair.
And it has to be like
the gumdrop buckets.
Yeah, it has to be like good gingerbread too. Like the gingerbread house kits that you get, don't eat those. So terrible. Really bad. The icing's good, but everything else.
Even the candy that comes with it.
Yeah, it's just stale as shit. Like it's been there since fucking 1993.
Yeah.
But now decorating gingerbread houses, making little gingerbread men, or just eating gingerbread when it's fresh, really fucking good.
Yeah. So I'm with you on that.
Yep. That'll be my number 5.
I have no honorable mentions on this. I think this is a good list for both.
Yeah, kind of like I mentioned.
I think I edged you out a little bit.
No. But I'm looking at one very gross option. Candy canes are not gross, but like I'm not craving a candy cane ever. I'm never like, you know what? I can go for a candy cane right now.
I could.
If it's like, if I'm hungry and that's the only food in the house that I don't have to cook, sure. If you even want to call it food. Yeah, it's edible at least.
I say that this Christmas like food selection here, the 2 lists, this is truly what the duality of man looks like.
No, because then there's the chaotic evil guy that likes fruitcake. Don't be that guy. Although, I've had some family members that love some fucking fruitcake, but I'm just never liked it.
I just want y'all to understand something. Let me go down here. This is the line where vegans who preach about their veganism all the time and don't really take any other truth as an answer, much like that Am I the Asshole story we did, that's where they live. If you like fruitcake, right here. That shit's nasty, dude.
Worse than vegans? Okay.
Worse, bro. That shit's nasty.
Like let's say it's like that Am I the Asshole situation where like all they prepared is vegan food, but you didn't know that ahead of time. If they had a fruitcake there, which I don't even know if fruitcake's vegan or not, but if that's all that was there, that's all I would eat. Like that's how much I would choke it down.
Okay. I would never disrespect somebody like that. If someone tried to trick me by making a fuckload of food like that and telling me it's all real, if I find out it's not, hands. It's like
so there's that. Yeah, I mean more like you didn't know ahead of time and then you got there and you see this fucking tofurkey up there and I'm like, no, give me the fruitcake. That's all I'll eat.
Hey, no, you know what I'm doing? DoorDash. Like, what do you mean?
We are.
Don't worry, my dinner's on the way. Yeah, like
we are in a world. I don't know if I'd want to do that to the DoorDash person, but there's all people of all different walks of life that'll be working that day too. So,
we're talking specifically on Christmas. Shit,
or Thanksgiving, either one.
Bro, if that's the case, I'm going hunting. I'm going outside and hunting me down a fucking turkey or a deer or something, and I'm cooking over an open fire. Join me if you want.
He's like, all right, I got my pocket knife. I'm gonna go chase after a deer real quick.
Yep. Just hear the distance.
In reality, it's just you screaming because you pulled your hammy.
Basically, yes. All right, let's get to this last list.
Yep.
The final list of this Christmas draft is simple. It's all things winter.
Yep.
Anything you like about the wintertime, anything you like, it could range from a number of items or things or whatever, places even. It has to be winter themed, specifically to the winter time.
Yep.
Sam, I will let you pick heads or tails for this flip, sir.
All right. Heads won me last time. Excuse me. The saying is tails never fails. I'm gonna go heads again, just to be on the safe side. But it's tails, so fuck.
Yeah. All right. Wintertime things. There's so much to choose from. I used to hate this. I used to hate it until I had purpose to go do it.
Okay.
But now there is truly nothing like piling everybody in the same vehicle and going and looking at some Christmas lights, baby. Christmas lights, dude. Fun.
Yep.
Yes. Especially after being a dad now for so many years, I love going and looking at some, like, especially when you go by like an engineer's house.
Yeah. One that's got the whole,
you're just like
the whole thing going, like synced up lights to music on a radio station local. Like, yeah.
Yes. It's perfect. So
that can be very cool. And then there's like, did you ever go to Zilker in Austin?
Yes.
Yeah, that one was cool.
Yes.
Except the one time I went, it was a buddy of mine was going to propose to his now wife. It's pretty successful if you couldn't tell. They had a Ferris wheel there, so he was proposing at the top, and then we were surprising them down at this area. But I got very sick halfway through, and so I ran basically through it just to not be around all the people, because I was just like, I feel like shit. I don't want to see people. And then so I waited at the end for like a good hour, just to give you an idea of how fast I went. But yeah, Christmas lights are dope. There's nothing, though, in the world that beats the excitement of that first snow. Because the rest of them, depending on how often you get snow, the first one is always magical. And then after that, it gets either, less magical or very annoying. But the first one, it's mint.
You took my number 2.
You're welcome.
But that's the gamble I took with Christmas lights.
Yep.
But I'm gonna actually at number 2, winter things. Ooh. It's got to be Christmas morning.
Christmas morning is a magical time.
Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Especially with like I said, being a dad now. I usually am one who likes to sleep in. I'm a bit of a night owl. But that's one of those times where, like, when my oldest comes running, he's like, Daddy.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, it hits, dude. Cause you're just like, oh, yeah, let's go. Like, and
we got a sneak peek of that last year, thanks to y'all.
Yep.
Getting to do Santa for him. Which, yeah, that was magical. That was
to explain real quick. Last year, my youngest was his birthday is Christmas Eve.
Yep.
So he was our gift. And so aunt and uncle came in clutch and took over Christmas morning for the oldest.
Yep.
And that was super clutch. And I remember you just coming in, you were just like, I understand now.
Yeah. It's not really a feeling you could describe. Like, it just,
yeah.
And I think it'll only get more intense if it's actually my own, because that's the thing, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good pull at number 2. I would put that at number 1 over Christmas lights personally, but to each their own.
If you couldn't tell, I have a theme right now.
Is it Christmas?
It's electricity.
Oh, yep.
Question it. I dare you.
I'm not going to. So first snow. So mine's going to be hard to write down. Trying to simplify it as best I can, but it's that feeling you get right after you put up all your Christmas decorations and then you sit down with a hot cup of cocoa and put on some like smooth Christmas jazz and just chill and just look at it all. I don't know how to really,
I would call that the Christmas spirit.
but I mean, specifically at that one little time for like 20 minutes.
Okay. Like a phoenix from the ashes, the spirit's born again. I don't know what you want here. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to say, I'll put Christmas jazz. How about that?
Christmas jazz.
It's nothing like some smooth jazz for Christmas time, you know?
My number 3. Specifically during the winter time.
Thought of my number 3.
I have one. And this is
Okay.
something we did a long time ago, and I wish we could do it again. Technically, we could. Probably very illegal right now. Was very illegal then. And there's nothing like.
Just wonder what you're about to say. It's like we do meth on Christmas morning. Like, we did it back when we were 12. It's fine.
There's nothing like when you get that first heavy snow and you go find a nice open parking lot to just tear it up, dude. Like go do donuts, go just absolutely annihilate that snow.
Yep.
If you're dumb like us, you're pulling people behind the car.
What? Allegedly.
Look, I've already fessed up.
I wrote it down as snow nuts.
Nice.
What's
yours,
Number
buddy?
3 for me will be specific to me out of the two of us, excuse me. And that's my birthday. It's in winter.
Yes.
So, yep.
Yes.
It's in January, so still winter, but separated from Christmas. So,
yep. That's fair. That's fair.
I don't think I really need to explain that one. That one's pretty self-explanatory.
No, please do. No.
Well, if we really want to get into it.
This might sound weird, especially after living in Texas for as long as we did. But my number 4 is just the cold.
Yeah.
Like the cold temperatures where you got to break out like a good hoodie or hoodie jacket combo or something like that. Like feeling that brisk air on your face.
Mm-hmm.
And like the smell and the aroma to the air itself, that like snowy moisture. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like,
yeah,
where you get that hint of the clouds above kind of thing. Like just the cold. It's
that crispy air
magical.
when it first goes in your lungs in the morning.
Oh yeah, dude.
It could be
Yes.
a very magical thing. I don't know what it is, but
if you want to, especially also if y'all out there have a window into your bathroom, like I do, I love taking really hot showers on a very cold morning. Open that window while the hot shower's rolling, steam that motherfucker up. Oh my God.
It's like sauna to cold plunge, kind of. Just without the plunge, it's more of a gradual.
Just, Yep. I go inverted.
I was about to make a bad joke. I'm not going to.
Thanks.
Moving on.
Appreciate you.
You know, I haven't done this in years, but I'm really excited to now that we're in an area that has snow. that I can either experience or just go, drive like 20 minutes to get to it. And that's sledding.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just getting on a toboggan, a plastic sled, hell, a piece of cardboard. You pull the front up so it doesn't get dug down into the snow. Just overall.
Yep.
Very excited to do that at the age of 32. I remember actually when we were here so we hadn't moved here yet, but back in January, we had come to visit and like take a look at the area because we knew we were moving here. So it was like trying to nail down an area and also visit her brother. But there wasn't a lot of snow up at her brother's house, but there was like just enough to where you can maybe sled down it. And she was like, I'm going sledding. I was like, it's mostly melted. She's like, I don't care. Don't take this from me. I was like, all right.
It's funny. I don't think my oldest remembers the last time he went sledding. So when it
Probably
snows
not,
here, because I know it's going to snow here. When it effectively snows here, we have the perfect hill outside for it.
Hell yeah.
Dude, bombing that hill with him is going to be so sick.
Yeah.
Number 5. Oh, I don't even know why I didn't think about this. Perfect number 5 for me, at least. Maybe not you. Definitely for me. Winter themed candles.
Like scented?
Dude, yes. Like winter scented themed candles. They always have like special scents that come out during the winter time. Like at Christmas, and then after that you have like your January scents.
Yeah.
Like like your firs and your pines and your sweet creams and things like that. Like, oh my God, dude. Winter scented candles.
Joe is a slut for candles. 100%.
I am.
Yeah.
Here's my current rotation. That's not including 3 over there. 3 more in there. I have 2 up there. Like
got 1. Oh, I need to get a replacement. It's the Mahogany Teakwood Intense.
Ooh, that sounds fantastic.
White Barn.
Yeah, I buy a fuckload of candles. I just love candles. Like candles are clutch, dude. They're all like, especially if you light one and you leave the room for a while, you forgot you lit it, and you come back and you're just like, oh, what? That's crazy. It smells so good.
Is that like, what you do every time?
Every time.
Oh,
every time. Like these right now. So I'm rocking Midsummer's Night, Balsam and Cedar, and Sparkling Cinnamon.
Sure, that one's pretty magical right now.
Oh my God, dude.
Yep.
Usually Midsummer's Night is what I'll have when I'm down here. Like if it's the weekend and I'm gaming with the boys, I'll have that going. It gives a good like mellow like aroma to the room, not too pungent, but it's got like that. The best way I can describe it is like nightclub minus the like. It's like
it's more like a jazz lounge.
I would say a jazz club, like a jazz lounge. Exactly. Like that's the vibe I get off of it. And then the Sparkling Cinnamon, dude, that's Winter Wonderland, bro.
That's Christmas.
Oh, it's Christmas, dude.
I remember we were walking through Target the other day and I saw the first like cinnamon stick, and I smelled it first and I was like, oh, yep, it's holidays.
Yeah.
Yep. My number 5. Favorite Christmas winter thing. I suppose this is more of a winter thing for us in the northern hemisphere. So I'd be interested to see how the Aussies' take on this would be. But that's New Year's. It's a time to reflect and celebrate the last year. Learn from, either the victories or the mistakes, and then, get excited in anticipation and set goals for the next year.
Or get excited with anticipation and end up breaking your best friend's dining room table.
I mean, you watch your best friend propose, you get excited, you're really drunk. And
so drunk.
And I did not break the dining room table.
No, you
I
broke my
your
sister's
bed. We just did certain things on the dining room table.
Yeah. I ate there. My family ate there.
So did I.
All right, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments. What do you had for this?
Brother, you left that off on the tee. I just had the fucking home run slugger. Just fucking.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
So I'm as juiced up as Barry Bonds right now. Holy shit.
Let us know in the comments what you got for these 3 drafts. We hope your winter is starting off great. And, as always, subscribe to the channel, like the video. We'll see y'all on Thursday. And happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye.